You feel the first heartbeat that isn't yours. You'll carry it for months, but you'll never call it your own. This is your life as a surrogate woman. It starts under the clinical lights of a place that promises miracles. Not yours, but theirs. You see their faces, etched with a hope so fragile you feel you could break it with a single breath. They hold hands, their knuckles white, and their eyes find yours. They're not just asking for your body. They're asking for your strength, your time, your very essence, and you say yes. You say yes to becoming the vessel for a dream that has long eluded them. The needle is a cold, sharp promise. A series of them. Each one a step further into a journey that is both intimately yours and completely detached. You start to see the world through a new lens. Every meal you eat, every hour you sleep, it's not just for you anymore. It's for the tiny spark you're nurturing. You become a guardian of a life that isn't destined to be yours. A quiet, steadfast keeper of someone else's future. Then, the confirmation. A thin line on a test, a hushed, joyful phone call. Their relief is a wave that washes over you, but you stand on a separate shore. You smile, you reassure them, you feel a flicker of their happiness. But when you're alone, you press a hand to your still flat stomach and a quiet question forms in the silence. Who am I in this story? The first time you see it, it's just a flickering pulse on a grainy black and white screen, but it's real. A heartbeat, rhythmic and strong, filling the sterile room. Thump, 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 thump. You listen. And it's like hearing a secret language from a world you're rebuilding, but will never inhabit. They are beside you. Their tears of joy are real, their hands gripping yours. You are the architect of this moment, and yet, you feel like a ghost within it. Your body begins to change. It softens, it rounds, it makes space. It's a familiar transformation, yet entirely different. This is not your legacy growing within you.
It's alone a sacred trust.
At night, you lie awake and feel the gentle flutters, then the stronger kicks. A tiny foot pressing against your palm. You whisper to this little being not lullabies of a mother, but stories of the parents who are waiting. You tell it how loved it is, how wanted it is. You are the bridge between their hearts and this new one. You have to be. You write letters you'll never send. Pages filled with thoughts you can't speak aloud. You describe the strange craving for oranges, the way the baby seems to dance when you hear a certain song. You write about the conflict that wages inside you, the profound connection and the necessary distance. It is a love story where you read not the one who gets to keep the love. You fold the papers and tuck them away, a secret archive of your 9-month journey. You catch your reflection in the window, a silhouette against the dark night. Your hand rests on the curve of your belly. There is a primal bond, an instinct that rises unbidden. A fierce protective wave. And you have to gently, deliberately, push it back down. You remind yourself of the promise. Of the faces filled with hope. This joy is not your destination. It is a gift you are carrying for someone else. Your purpose is to deliver it safely. But days blur into weeks. The calls and updates become a steady rhythm. They bring you a tiny hand-knitted blanket, a soft toy. Their excitement is a bright, warm light, and you stand just outside its glow, making sure it never dims. You are their partner, their confidant, their hope embodied. You manage their anxieties while silently managing your own. It is a quiet, immense strength you never knew you possessed. Then the final chapter begins. The first contraction is a deep internal bell tolling. It's time. The calm you've cultivated for months is put to the ultimate test. The hospital feels like a stage, and you are at its center, playing the final, most demanding role. The pain is a fire, forging and separating. With every wave, you focus on one thing: a healthy baby, a safe arrival. In the final moments, there's a surge of power, a release, and then a cry. A powerful, life-affirming sound that cuts through the exhaustion. The room erupts in joyful sobs. You see the baby, perfect and new, being placed not into your arms, but into theirs. You watch as a family is born. Their hands, once knotted with anxiety, are now gentle, cradling their child. Their faces are transformed by a love so profound it fills every corner of the room. And in that moment, your own heart breaks, quietly and completely. It's a grief unlike any other, for a loss that was planned from the very beginning. A hollow ache in your arms, a sudden emptiness in your womb. But as you watch them, as you see the child's eyes meet its mother's, something else settles in. Not happiness, not sadness, but a profound, bittersweet peace. An acceptance. You were the vessel, the bridge, the beginning of their story. You carried their dream and delivered it into the light. And now your part is done. You can let go. You gave the greatest gift you could possibly give. You gave them a life. And in the quiet aftermath, you begin the slow, solitary journey of finding yourself again, forever changed by the heartbeat that was never yours to keep. Thank you for sharing in this story. If you were moved by this journey, consider subscribing for more stories that explore the depths of the human experience.